Now moving on, we got Aussie dollar. Okay, kind of moved exactly like I marked out. So, but now it's at this zone here. This is a major zone. It's approaching a whole level right at 65 level. I'm actually going to mark that here. 6,500. So yeah, you can see it's going to hold on this zone here. Most likely pull back now. Although this today candle, this today candle is very bearish, super engulfing, but the range is almost done. It moves, well, actually is done. It moves about 75 pips in a day, and it's already at 77. So I can see this candle pulling back up to maybe one of these previous areas here, and then you'd be looking to re-enter your short position, one of these areas, or if you did get in here where I marked up earlier, right at this moving average, right at this zone here, then yeah, you can welcome to hold it. I think there's still momentum. I think it can still hit 63.8, especially with you can see there's still good bearish momentum in this market. Like you can see these big daily candles, a little bit of a pullback, these little baby candles, and then boom, so I just think there's still a ton of bearish momentum. There's a chance that price doesn't even pull back to this zone. It just keeps going. It will eventually just break through this without pulling back. Don't know yet. But if this is going to pull back, now is most likely the time. Well, probably tomorrow it'll start and then pull back up to this zone here. So yeah, that's something we just got to watch for and look for something like this if you want to get in on the next position, if it makes it this far. But your risk to reward is not very good. You might be able to tighten it up later if price comes to this zone and starts creating a new zone, or we can just kind of modify this zone so it'll be something like this. Then we can just kind of see where price makes it, and then we can adjust our stop so it's just above that previous price and not above this entire zone, because if it's above this entire zone, then you're looking at much less of a risk to reward, but it might still be pretty good. That's probably between 4 and 5, so it's not bad. But yeah, personally, I wouldn't short this yet. I would wait for price to come back up here. Your risk to reward is not good down here. Like it would be something like that. I'm not even gonna set it up, but it wouldn't be good. It would be like 1.5 maybe to, yeah, I don't even know what it would be, but it wouldn't be good. So because you would have to have it above this zone at least. You're looking at like a 1-to-1, and then you're banking on price just breaking this zone, and then if it doesn't, it's pulling all the way back up to here. So that's a dumb trade. I wouldn't take that one. I'll wait for price to come back up to here. There's no rush. Let it come back up and see what it does at this area again. Yeah, unless price just breaks this, but I don't really know if it will. And then as far as a position, even if it does break into this zone, I don't know about a position because the zone is so thick here. The idea of price just breaking through it is unlikely, so it's most likely going to pull back and then slowly but surely make its way through this zone down to the 63.8 level. So that's what we're looking at here. We're going to wait for Aussie dollar to come back up to this zone, something like this. It's pulling back a little bit now, but it might take a few days, and then we're going to look to target lower, and then yeah, we're going to target the 638 level, which is the full monthly range. I think it's about 350 pips ish, 380 pips. So yeah, who knows what it'll do. It's full monthly range, but that's what we're targeting right now. I think, is this the, could actually maybe adjust this a little bit. Just trying to see. Could move this down a little bit. Because our high for the month is a little bit lower. Is this the first? Yeah. Yeah, so you're looking at 67.25 for the high of the month. And your low of the month is about We'll say 63.50. There you go. So that is what we're looking at now. A little bit of an update for Aussie dollar. Glad it's moving. Yeah, wait for prices to come back up to here to about 65.75 and look for a nice short entry. Maybe price will reject this moving average, which gives us good confirmation, and then yeah, might just be a little bit burnt out, especially today, guys, right? So like the normal range for this pair is 75 pips in a day, and it's already done 77, so it's already overextended for the day, which is also why it's probably pulling back. So it's most likely done moving for the day now. Downwards, I mean, can be wrong, like it could still keep going, but just based on law of averages, which is what I use daily as a trader to just kind of determine my decisions, I think it might just be pulling back for the day. So no sense in jumping on this yet. Let it come back up to here. Might take a few days, and then we'll jump in on the short position. So that is Aussie dollar.